Oh, my controller isn't on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We're gonna try this again. If it crashes again in the next 2 hours, I'll do some Googling between now and next stream. But like, what in the world, right? Like, what in the world? Doesn't make any sense. We're gonna speed button over there because I want to actually do this freaking dungeon and it be over today. Restarted my computer. Computer restart completed. Okay, so before we go in there, I need to not UMN. I need to replace you with chaos. I need to characters. We need to not use TP. We need to use ether point. No, we have to use items on her first. We have to come down here and go to ether, upgrade S, 1, 2, 3. Ether, use ether points, boost, evolves into Queen's Kiss. There we go. Ether, set. We don't need Medica. We don't need Goodbye. Queen's Kiss. There we go. Tech attacks. Oh my god. Look how many points she has. Let's upgrade the heck out of our cannon because we can, and we're about to be able to our cannon his face into the floor.
Everyone, be careful. Open ether circuit.
Oh, you guys can't see that. See the little thing above the controller? That indicates that the achievement is still available. Just so everybody's aware.
Yeah. Ready? Heaven's Wrath.
In order to keep that, I have to not attack it on this turn. We can't use the critical turns. No attacking on critical turns. None. Never ever.
Charge it. Our cannon. Open ether circuit.
I'm just gonna murder both of them like I did last time.
Ready? Heaven's Wrath.
I just attacked on... I wasn't paying attention!
Our drill. Ha!
This is why I'm gonna have to do it on my own time.
Open ether circuit. Ready? Heaven's Wrath! Charging. Our cannon.
723. Woo! Is it low health?
Open ether circuit.
Oh, she's gonna get that turn anyways. Nice.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Miss!
Charging. Our cannon. Yeah. Ready? Heaven's Wrath.
Ow.
Here. Yeah. Ready? Heaven's Wrath.
389. I know she's not boosted anymore, so this really probably won't do enough.
Our cannon.
It did though. All right, game. For Christ's sakes, computer, no more crashy. No more crashy. This is the cutscene we were on.
Shion! What was that? Where's Commander Cherenkov?
Shion.
Chaos! What just happened? Where is he? What have we done? Tell me!
Ziggy.
something happen? Ziggy?
It's nothing you need to worry about. I'm sorry.
Was that really the commander? Tell me, Chaos. Surely we didn't.
Shion, the truth isn't always a pleasant thing to know.
Chaos. Are we all going to end up like him?
We're still here, and none of us have turned into Gnosis. Perhaps we can take solace in that. Here, stand up.
Okay.
The connection between the phenomenon boundaries is dissipating. If this continues, this spatial location will disappear. We are in danger.
This isn't good.
Look! Over there!
Hey! Miss Vector! You still alive? Chief! Are you alright?
Captain! Alan!
Yeah, but we're weightless right now. How are we gonna get over there? I guess we just are.
They're coming after us!
Don't worry about
Straight
that.
ahead! Shake them off! Aye, sir.
We made it. It's fine.
Man! There's a ton of them! What the? The Durandal?
You got it!
Registration confirmed, little master. It's the Elsa.
Jeez, those guys were damn lucky we were passing by. What the hell are they doing here? Well, whatever.
All guns, target the Gnosis! Cut open an escape path for the Elsa and annihilate the enemy!
Sounds like the fighting started.
Are we gonna be okay? There were so many of them when we transferred in.
They destroyed an entire Federation fleet. It would be wiser for us to flee than fight.
This is no good. We'll never get all of them. What should we do?
We should have resupplied earlier. This is what I get for taking on the U-Tick. Otherwise, this would be a cinch.
Little Master, enemy group formation approaching from 5 o'clock. We're being surrounded on all sides.
So they're not gonna let us go, huh? And they've coordinated their attack patterns. I've never seen them fight like this before. Even if we gate jump out of here, we may not be able to shake them.
Little Master, another group is chasing after the Elsa!
Captain!
Hey, you alright? Tony, can you lose them? I doubt it. They're a lot faster than we are. Damn it. The Durandal's guns aren't slowing them down. What are we gonna do?
You know, use the anti-Gnosis weapon you have on board.
Huh? Hatch number 17 is open? Was somebody still down there?
It's Cosmos. What is she?
I'll put it on the monitor.
Cosmos!
Cosmos! Cosmos! What are you doing? Get back here! There's too many of them for you to destroy! You're not equipped to handle that great a number!
Shion. Will feeling pain make me complete?
Her eyes are blue.
I can't hear you. The air is too thin for her voice to carry.
Why are her eyes blue? So the ship's moving really fast though, so I don't know how she like didn't just go woo.
Inhibitor output at 300%. Zohar emulator waves can no longer be suppressed.
What the hell? Now they're acting up?
Intruder alert in the Pieta mother frame. Permutational phenomena appearing in the variant.
In Mama? Where's it coming from?
Scanning transfection course. Course trapped. It's coming from the quarantine hangar.
Quarantine hangar? It can't be the Zohars.
It is. External sources are sending requests to the Zohars.
Paradigm contamination is spreading. If this keeps up, the mother frame will be taken over.
Cut off the main line to the quarantine hangar. Stabilize the attract inhibitor through a secondary line.
Main line purged. All signals blocked.
Do you get X-Buster right after this? Because I know that's how she defeats them. She uses her weird tummy laser. It sucks them all up. Nom 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 nom. And then she goes red-eyed again. She's back to being robot.
Heck, that wasn't so bad.
Chief?
Did that really just happen?
Yeah. It appeared as if she absorbed the Gnosis.
How could she have weaponry we don't even know about? No, that wasn't a weapon. That was...
Something impossible.
Who cares if it's possible or not? She got rid of the Gnosis, right?
Captain. Little Master's been buzzing us for a while.
Huh? Oh, patch him in.
Who's this Little Master?
Thanks for helping us out, little master. Sorry about all the...
This isn't the cosmos that I built. Kevin. Is this your hand at work?
I don't know that it's Kevin.
Is this the real cosmos that you wish to create?
I don't know if a guy named Kevin ends up being that important.
Commander.
What is it?
Commander Cherenkov's SMS tracking signal has disappeared.
The guy's face. He's just so freaking He's just menacing on purpose.
I was able to track him while he traveled through hyperspace, but I lost him at point 2100783. There are traces of a space-time anomaly at that same point, so we believe the Gnosis may have been there.
I see.
So, you got it?
Roger, little master.
Thanks for helping us out.
You guys better fill me in on the situation later.
Later.
Man, what the heck is going on here? And Mama's gone and caught a bug, so we can't perform any investigations or analyses for a while.
That's terrible.
Tell me about it.
Hey, is that Little Master?
He's our boss, the head honcho. Hey, Little Master. We picked up a couple of passengers headed for Milsha while we were working. What should we do with them?
They look like they're in pretty deep with something. Well, your first concern should be to repair the Elsa. Why don't you get it fixed over at the Foundation? You won't make it very far in that kind of shape.
Foundation?
God, every time that it stutters with the scene changing,
500's top 10 fastest growing
it's scaring me
corporations
right
list?
now.
Then you must be...
Ah, the business stuff was meant to be a side thing. We got lucky, that's all.
This is bad, Chief. We can't associate with these people.
Hey, I heard that, man. Would you rather we left you here in space?
No, sorry, sir.
Look, Little Master, what do you say we just leave this wuss behind? He spends all his time moaning and groaning.
Hey, come on, Captain. Chaos, help me out here.
Well, it's not really up to me, you know. I better leave this one to you two.
Then I'm definitely giving him the boot.
Come on!
Hey, man, don't freak out. We're just playing. What's wrong? Something worrying you?
Why is it shaking?
Oh, no.
It's like moving.
nothing.
The whole frame's like moving to the right.
I'm Shion Uzuki. Nice
I don't know
to,
what's going on. Is it
meet
doing that
you.
on stream?
Junior. Guinan Jr. I got a real name, but let's just leave it at that for now. Good to meet you. Shelly, change of plans. We're returning to the Foundation. Make sure to tell Guinan that we have secured the final emulator.
Roger. Preparing to return to the Foundation.
It's shaking a little bit, yeah. It is on both. Strange. Never seen it do that before either. Today's just a day of firsts. Yes, I very much would. Before the game freaking implodes on me again. I have 2 saves in the Gnosis Tower. Well, we'll save over this one. It'll be fine. Why is the sky all Zohar-y? That seems bad. Guinan was your kitty? And your kitty's dead? Seems unfortunate.
Don't say anything. It's all over. Everything. Vito!
He's number 666. Or is it 999 and they wrote it upside down? So that they could see it, you know, when they looked at his palm, could read like, oh, he's number 999.
The environmental controls here seem extremely strict.
They're so big. 6 to each side, with one directly across.
13 in all. Looks like each block has a name inscribed on it.
You've got great eyesight. Let's see. Peter,
He's like,
Andrew, Boanerges, Thomas, John,
Philip, Matthew, Bartholomew, James, Thaddeus, Simon, Judas.
and the last one?
It appears to say Marian Kind.
Marian Kind. I think I've heard that somewhere.
well, that's the only one with a weird name.
It
Why
means
is one of them
the
named
child of
John?
Mary. This is where we store all the really dangerous items. Stuff like this.
Well, then why are you opening them if they're dangerous?
Actually, they're all emulators. And they've all been sealed, including the one we just retrieved.
Why are these Zohars here?
Well, our corporation does dabble a little in everything. Besides, these days, you can't get by without having something to deal with the Gnosis. And we definitely can't wait around for the Federation to get off its lazy butt.
What's in the room across from here?
Nothing pleasant, I'll tell you that much.
You're not going to show us?
Trust me, it ain't something you'd want to see.
Even if we were to consider the diversity of your businesses, you're still a Foundation, right? I mean, the weaponry on this ship far outclass those on any warship. Who are you people, anyway?
We were more or less a government organization previously. Well, I guess if you want to see it that badly.
What is this?
I warned you. You weren't gonna like it, didn't I?
All of these specimens appear to be humans whose bodies turned into Gnosis.
Transformed bodies. I've only heard of them before.
Most people just turn white and shatter to pieces. But there are a few exceptions, and they end up like this. We've named this one Betty for now. It's hard to look straight at them, but I don't want to refer to them by some code name or number. It's just not right to treat the dead like mere objects.
Is that a lady?
She was a little girl, the last time we saw her.
People turning into Gnosis? Have you learned anything about them?
Not much. Plenty of Gnosis remains have been recovered to date, but nobody's learned a thing from them. You know what they're composed of?
No.
Sodium chloride. Plain old salt. Even their translucent bodies, they're mostly made up of water and sodium hydroxide. How can ordinary compounds like that form creatures like them?
Yeah, they're basically just
No one
salt.
knows why those who survive Gnosis encounters always turn into one of them. Some people think they're a new type of virus. Others say they're beings from another dimension who take on temporary forms in this one.
Always? No exceptions?
Nope. Not as far as I know.
So they could be from another dimension? Wouldn't that mean that their true forms might exist somewhere else?
Who knows? All that's certain is that they're hostile to humans. Not that such a sentiment is unique to them.
Yeah.
Chief, is something wrong? You don't look so good.
She's thinking about the fact that she got attacked by a Gnosis and survived it.
Don't It's nothing. So when did this all begin?
Unofficially, phenomena like this have been occurring periodically over the past few centuries. But after a certain incident, the Gnosis leapt into the forefront of history.
A certain incident?
The Miltian conflict. Joachim Mizrahi. It was he who opened Pandora's box and unleashed the Gnosis upon the galaxy. And we're all paying for his ambition.
Joachim Mizrahi. The brilliant scientist who founded the UTIC organization.
Brilliant? He was a lunatic. Unable to bear his curiosity, he invited the Gnosis into our world.
Lunatic?
The Foundation was established after the war by the newly formed Second Miltian government to clean up and investigate the facts behind the incident.
No, made
that's our
Momo
real
sad.
job. Problem is, the funding's tight in peacetime. On top of that, running the Foundation takes a staggering amount of money, and the management of these Zohars ain't cheap either. So, we ended up privatizing part of our operations and became a foundation. We never imagined that some of our side businesses would hit it so big, though.
She just walks away.
Daddy wasn't like that.
That door is closing very slowly. Didn't it already close in the scene before that? I'm confused. I'm a little worried about Momo. Yeah, I mean, you should be. She wandered off. Increase max EP by 15%? Nice. Each turn, AP +1. Characters only. I guarantee that's a very high level skill, and I am not able to extract it. Yeah, level 4 skill. It's level 4, guys. Physical defense +2 is like really high level. Why? See if we can get anything off of what we have. Oh god, need a bunch of skill points. We can get the slow prevention though, which is probably good. Evade +2. I can get evade +2 and I can get slow prevention, so I will. Because I'm pretty sure that you just need to spend skill points to gain skill levels, so. Slow prevention and evade, yeah. Just get both the same things. Give her the silver crown. It's pretty darn good piece of equipment. It's not as good as this Commander's Crest, though. That is a heck of a piece of equipment. Ether attack +2. Not a bad idea. Yeah, because I can't raise her ether attack. This is the maximum for ether attack. But if we're gonna keep using Shion, we definitely should just do this. I know it seems like wow, but what about your skills? No. We need to just give her more strength so that she does damage. I didn't know that Lightning Blast was also strength. It's kind of crazy to me. Oh, okay. I think we're back to needing to look up where the freaking emails are, though. Collect every treasure on the Durandal. Oh, and because I restarted my computer, let's see if I can just restore tabs. Restore previous session. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Durandal. Before finding Momo, we have to get ourselves some emails. There's only one that we could miss. It's in the waiting room. I don't know where the waiting room is, but... we will get the other two, though. There's a new map in the EVS. You can go back to the cathedral ship. Hooray. Wee, whoopee, woo. Where's the waiting room? Moreover, Vector Communications already completed this development of a small beam weapon port. Vector Industries has obtained a large lead over the competing firms in beam weapon development. Upon this announcement, Vectorcom's stock price rose, and for this reason they've decided to pay out a dividend. Plugin Code Disarm Key plugin. This plugin will decode encrypted email and restore the original text. The market price of eggs accessories will drop an overall 10%. Okay. It's weird. Please enter your destination. Where's the waiting area? The waiting room. Where's that? I don't know. I'm gonna go from the top down, I guess. I'm going to assume that Momo is in the park. But I don't really know. You can't go any further. How dare you? I see. Alright. Back on the Elsa again. Same old shop? Same old shop. Oh, except now there's card pack 2s. Ooh. We're up to 76 out of 148. I just saved over the file I didn't want to save over. Shit. Shit. Ugh. Getting back to that boss is gonna be annoying now. I have to go from the freaking dock colony and go through the whole darn dungeon. Shit. Womp, womp, womp. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate, but oh well. Can't win them all. Where's my segment file? There it is. Nope. We don't know where 11 or 15 are, and those are the only keys we haven't used, so. The waiting room isn't on the Elsa, is it? I don't think so. Where? Oh, right. My phone was dying, so I went and plugged it in. It's probably charged by now. I haven't found any of this magical treasure. Sure. Why not? Well, I don't have Momo, so I can't Momo. Well, the game room's over there. What about the waiting room, though? There's 15 items on this ship. This room appears to be a carbon copy. Except for that I could blow up both of the... Okay. I got two more items though. Okay. Okay. We're making it. We're getting stuff. I'm just gonna keep going left. Screw your aquarium. Apparently I can't register. Don't we all, dude? Don't we all? Are all these rooms carbon copies? This one has a store in it, which is a little strange. Talk about an area that feels sort of incomplete. This is a really good example of that. I'm gonna assume it's a better gun than what he's got. Prevents dexterity down. Physical defense down. That's a really good one for Shockblade to have. Physical attack down isn't that useful, but armor failure against mech types is a great one. And power loss. Those are all actually pretty good. Barter item, that's what I figured these were. They're worth a lot. I'm sort of surprised these aren't barter items. I kind of expected them to be, like... I knew they weren't once I was, like, there, but, like... Still doesn't really change the fact that I'm kind of surprised. We do not need 53 antidotes. We just don't. It's kind of like how I don't really need that many of these either. I don't need them. We don't need them, guys. We don't need them. Alright. slow against mechs. Armor failure, though, or physical defense down against... Yeah, let's go with that. Got the good old DV4. I'm just gonna plant my tech points into Xi'an. Why? Because I want to. I want to. We're gonna use Xi'an this time, for sure. For sure, for sure. Xi'an is part of the main party. I'm gonna upgrade Shockblade. And we're gonna set it right there. It's a good point, me. It's a good point, me. Going back to the FB shot. Sure. Do I have enough money? Yes, I do. You need 6,000 coming up for an email. The casino passport. Oh boy. So that's how we go and gamble. My favorite thing to do. Okay. Can I blow that up? It looks very blow upable. But no, I cannot. Bridge it is. I need to find the waiting area. Get an email. go to the bridge? Yes. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for emails. Do you have a waiting area somewhere? Where I might be able to get an email? By chance? Perhaps? Mayhaps you have one? Please enter your destination. The hangar. We're getting close to that park. We gotta not find Momo without getting this email. I don't know where it is. Because I don't know where the waiting zone is. Okay, there's definitely items in there. Brr, brr. Investment notice, here it is. Alright, who should I invest in? Tell me. First choice is Shijima, second invests in Hamilton, and the third Alchemia. If you've not received the FB shot at email marked XX, you must invest in Alchemia to receive the FB shot. Otherwise, you can invest in whichever one you wish. If you invest in Shijima, you get a whopping 72,000 G. Hamilton investors get 48,000, while Alchemia investors get a mere 24,000. But I've already gotten the FB shot, so I should invest in Shijima. Because that'll get me a lot of money. Okay, I guess this is the waiting area. It's the hangar. It's the hangar. It's not the waiting area. Alright, now we go find Momo. Now after we find Momo, there's a few more emails to get. It's kind of funny. Obtain every one-time treasure for the casino exchange. Great. Collect every treasure in the Kukai Foundation. That's after this place, so... Okay, we're still on collecting every treasure for the Durandal, basically. Unless I want to go to the freaking casino and do casino things. That'll excite everyone.
What do you all think? Joachim Mizrahi the lunatic? Was Daddy really like that? Since Daddy built us, does that mean Realians are bad people too?
Momo, we were looking all over for you.
Hello, Xion.
What's wrong? You look kinda down.
Xion, I was created by Joachim Mizrahi. He designed the 100 series Realians back when the Federation funded him.
I know.
Xion, Daddy wasn't a lunatic. I don't even know what I am.
Identity diffusion. The eternal dilemma. Do you know about the environmental bugs on board this ship? They're actually nanomachines, you know, used to keep enclosed spaces like this clean. I'd say that of all the things Professor Mizrahi or anyone else created, they rank up there pretty high. These bugs may be man-made, but they function as if they've existed all along, almost as if they were meant to be. I think Realians are the same. The only difference between us is the length of our histories. But regardless of our origins, each one of us has an important role to fulfill in this world. Besides, I really doubt Dr. Mizrahi was a dangerous person like everyone makes him out to be. And it's not just because of the environmental bugs. The work he did on Realians was incredibly insightful.
The fundamental Gnosis research Professor Mizrahi left behind played a critical role in the development of modern anti-Gnosis technology.
Thanks for the backup, Cosmos. I'm really glad to see you react like that. Empathizing with the feelings of others is a major factor in human relationships.
Although I do not believe that the current situation called for me to act in an empathetic manner, I am pleased to be of service to you.
I think Cosmos is really funny.
Too bad she doesn't take instruction very well.
I never got to meet Daddy. But he used to talk to me all the time before I was born. It's all a little hazy, but I remember him telling me that I could become a real person if I did good deeds.
Really? That's a wonderful memory to have.
Uh-huh.
Chief! Great news! After this ship arrives at the Kukai Foundation, they're gonna take us to Second Milsha.
Second Milsha? Really?
Apparently, they have some work to take care of out there. The captain's still whining about repairing the Elsa, but...
Some work? I wonder...
Huh?
Well, I'm sure they've got their own reasons. But don't you think it's a little strange that everyone's heading for Milsha?
Not really. It's probably just a coincidence. I'm just glad we saved some money. Not to mention that this ship's 1,000,000 times better equipped than the Elsa. And we'll have nothing to worry about if we run into the Gnosis again. Hey, speaking of which, did you check out your room? They all have jacuzzis and mini bars and... Hey, what's wrong, Chief?
Nothing. I'm just jealous of how easily swayed you are.
He is rather easily swayed. Well, there's no extra stuff here. But there is an email for Shion. To whom it may concern, though the synergistic efforts of fund investment and proper operations strategy, Steel was able to greatly improve. We already got our dividend? 72,000 bucks? Nice. There's an email for Shion. As you had suspected, the intruder was hiding on the cargo spaceship that had dropped anchor at Lutz. His AI double was permanently stationed on a computer at Lutz, and it seems he was prepared to switch places with the intruder on the fly. Intruder was making his escape when we were checking the computer, not the cargo spaceship. The intruder, who goes by the name Snake Charmer, is a first-rate hacker whose real name is Lev Vandervorst. Lev was allegedly commissioned for this case by the UMN Open Alliance. The UMN Open Alliance is a radical group that has an open UMN slogan, and they attack UMN network resources administration bureaus and government organizations. Attacking is their primary objective, a game to these dregs of society, and their call for an open UMN merely a front. Performance is difficult to believe that an open alliance would make a request like this in jest. It's likely an individual request. Continue cross-examining him and try to get more detailed information out of our organization. Thanks to you and your AI, we were able to approach Lev, the intruder, and were moreover able to avoid injury by combat AI. For your great work, I had a modest reward prepared for you. This is called a Code Disarm Key Support plugin. Its functions are more advanced than the Code Disarm Key plugin developed by Vectorcom. It's capable of decoding even more complex codes. There are no plans to bring this out into market. It's a custom-made plugin used by Vector NSS staff only, so of course, no value can be placed on it. It's useless, however, without Vectorcom's Code Disarm Key plugin. Please prepare this separately. Or would have continued doing as he pleased. We would probably be exhibiting incredible strength right now. Wonder why he doesn't try to put his great skills to better use. I'm gonna light through future cross-examinations. Or maybe it won't. Anyway, the Snake Charmer case is completely closed now. There's no need for us to dwell on it anymore. You're right. I have to forget all about this. That... Yeah, sure. Sure, it's completely closed. Why wouldn't it be? We need to go to the residence area. Somewhere in the residence area is another email that is another useless one. Here it is. Ace Combat 4. High quality graphics, realistic sound, and new incorporated game system, all with an entirely new game within the Ace Combat series. The fall of a meteor throws the military balance on the continent of Erusia into chaos. Superpowers battle in the skies as they vie for power and attempt to restore peace to the land. 3D flight shooting game. Ace Combat 4, Shattered Skies. Freaking great game, by the way. If you haven't played the Ace Combat series, you really should. Give it a try. Everyone should try the Ace Combat series. It's very good. I like just about every Ace Combat game I've played. Just about. I think out of a series of like 10 or 12 games or whatever, there's only like 3 I can think of that I didn't like at all. Maybe not even that many. Maybe it's only 2 that I didn't like. I didn't play all the handheld ones though. I played a decent number of them, but I didn't play all of them. It's best to rest when you're tired. Like, Ace Combat has a DS Assault Horizons game. I didn't play that. I imagine it's bad because Assault Horizons on PS3 is awful. It's one of the worst Ace Combat games. The GBA one's weird, but I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just really weird. And I actually didn't really like Electrosphere that much, but there's nothing really wrong with it.
The Kukai Foundation. They sure know how to spend their money.
I can't wait to see the Durandal turn into a skyscraper. It's so beautiful.
What? We're going to dock just like this?
This ship's supposedly one of the most famous landmarks in the Foundation. I saw it in a travel guide on the Elsa.
Oh, really? I'd never know. I don't check out vacation guides very often.
Oh, look! We're docking!
Of course you don't. Yeah, the Durandal being just a big spear is...
Wow!
New Year's Eve is the best time to visit. The evening metropolis is quite a sight to behold with all her lights.
Guinan Kukai, the managing director of the Kukai Foundation.
Huh? Junior?
What was that?
Nothing. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Kukai Foundation.
$6.99.
I heard about your situation from Captain Matthews in Chaos. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. Thank you for all your help.
Enjoy your stay.
What's wrong with me? Acting so rudely towards someone I just met.
And you must be Momo. I've received word from Yuri Mizrahi of the Contact Subcommittee. We'll make sure you get to Miltia safely.
From Mommy?
Right. She told me to take good care of you.
Can I talk to her?
Well, she seemed pretty busy.
Oh, I see. Why doesn't Mommy ever want to see me?
I'll let you know as soon as I hear from her again.
Because she's a terrible person, is what it ends up being. If I recall correctly.
No, it can't be.
What can't be?
That android Cosmos, she's got an incredible amount of potential, you know. There's no way she's just a prototype. I'm also concerned about how she resonated with the emulators.
The Hilbert effect. I heard they lost the archetype, but it looks like there's more to this than it seems. And don't forget about her engineer. What was her name? Xion? I think she might be onto us. And our powers.
No way. She's just an ordinary human.
She might not be as ordinary as you think.
I doubt it. She seems normal enough to me. I guess it's possible, though. After all, she's involved in the highest classified part of that project. The same one Helmer's involved in.
The Zohar Project.
Listen. Why don't we lay off the Mizrahi talk for a while?
Concerned about that Momo girl?
Don't look at me like that. You think she likes being called the child of a madman? After all, we were both there when Mizrahi finally met his end. We saw what happened. You know that girl's a Realian. Her memory might be imprinted with something.
So you're saying the image she holds of Mizrahi is a false one?
I don't know. That's why I want you to lay off when you're around her. At least for now, anyway.
If you're that concerned about her, why don't you invite her down to the beach? I'm sure it'll help take her mind off of things.
Man, I told you, it's not like that.
Hey.
What's this? Man, it's a stainless steel finished Makalov! With the original box and everything!
I won it at a Lion's Heart auction. It was part of their antique weapons collection.
This isn't like you. You're up to something.
Not at all. I just thought I'd reward you for all the hard work you've done for us recently. Have I gone too far? Don't go shooting that thing all over the place. Remember, you're older than I am. Try to act like it once in a while, all right?
Sweet!
It's open.
Oh, great.
Chief, we better get going soon.
Yeah.
Her favorite person.
What's wrong? Maybe it's just me, but you've been acting gloomy ever since we boarded this ship.
No. Really, it's nothing. What? You really think I'm acting like that?
Yep. No doubt about it. See? Just like that.
Oh, I just have a lot on my mind. I'm sure that's all it is.
Are you sure? If something's bothering you, I'd be more than happy to listen.
Hey, Xion! Let's go out and play! I'll wait for you over at the shuttle launch, so hurry, okay? See you there!
All right, but I'm gonna go save. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go save, and I'm gonna go make some food, and we will continue from here next time, hopefully with less crashing and with more progress, because the crashing definitely cost a ton of time today, which is very unfortunate, but hey, it happens. So take it easy. I'll see you all next time.